Thank you, Patrick. It is time for Stock Up, Stock Down, where we talk about some players whose values may have moved based on what happened on Sunday. So, Florio, whose stock is on the rise right now?
Terrace Marshall Jr., who is currently the wide receiver 20 on the week after catching a touchdown. I'll take a humble brag on that one for this past week. But he leads the team right now with 5 end zone targets. They've all come in the last 2 weeks. He's not leaving the field right now. He's getting lots of weekly opportunities, and when they get in the red zone, they are forcing him the ball. And he gets the Falcons next week, so get him in your lineup.
And I still love that P.J. Walker is going to be the starter there because I think that's good news for Marshall and for DJ Moore. Stock up for me on Michael Carter, and we knew he was going to get more opportunities with Breece Hall injured for the year. He hadn't done much with him, though, the first couple of weeks. Turned it into something against the Bills, 15.6 points, second best total of the season. But I think having James Robinson there certainly helps him out. It means fewer opportunities, but I think a higher efficiency for him. And now that he's in that lead running back role, you combine that higher efficiency with a few extra touches, and I think you really have something going for him. Also, stock up on Cole Kmet. I mean, we keep praising Justin Fields and what the Bears are doing offensively, and Kmet has been a beneficiary of that. 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. And when you're talking about a tight end, kind of a mid-tier tight end, you want a guy who's running a lot of routes and getting a lot of looks when he's doing that. Kmet is that guy. 83% route participation, targeted on about 17% of his routes run. So those are the guys whose stock is going up. Who are the guys who are hearing the sad Price is Right trombone?
A lot of NFC North today because DeAndre Swift is heading in the wrong direction right now. He played just 16% of the snaps last week with 2 carries and 4 targets. Thought he was being eased back in when he returned in week 8 and he would get a larger role this week. Nope. His role shrunk by a whole lot this past week in a game that was close throughout. Until he gets his normal role back, you can't start him, but he's too good to drop. It's just the worst kind of fantasy player. And then, I'm sorry, Adam Rank, David Montgomery. He continues to split reps with Khalil Herbert in the backfield there. Justin Fields is taking more and more production on the ground away. Montgomery now has fewer than 10 fantasy points in 3 of his last 4 games. He's a low-end RB2 or flex option with a low floor, no longer a guy that you must start. But for you Montgomery managers, the one saving grace, he gets the Lions this week.
That's definitely a big plus. I am stock down on Michael Pittman Jr., and it hurts my heart to say this, but everything going on in Indianapolis is a mess. They fired head coach Frank Reich this morning. They've replaced him with Jeff Saturday, who has no head coaching experience. They don't have an experienced play caller anywhere on the staff right now. The quarterback situation is a mess behind a bad offensive line. They benched Matt Ryan. Sam Ehlinger has looked awful the last couple of weeks. So what do? They maybe turn to Nick Foles? Gah, I shudder at the thought. It is all bad for Pittman and the Colts right now.